A tape of 7 different songs and funny recordings for only $14.95.
Wait for the beat. You gotta leave your name. You gotta leave your number.
To order,
Wait for the beat.
Call 1-800-331-2000. Call 1-800-331-2000.
ATN, a service of Storer Cable Communications and your local cable operator.
I'm your host, J.J. Gracie, and we're on our 58th day of racing at Garden State Park in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and with me tonight is Steve, Doug Thomas's agent, and was with us before. Did such a great job that's going to come back and do it again for us. We had 6,156 racing fans come out and visit us last night, and they handled $1,376,673, which is a good night for a Tuesday night. And let's go to the trainers and the jockeys right now, and you'll see Rick Wilson with 58, Matthew with 45, and Art Madrid with 43. We have Dennis Heimer with 24, and Anthony Atropia with 18, and Mark Reed has 18, not 28, so just a little mistake there. So he does have 18. He won 2 last night. The first race is 1 mile and 16th, claiming price $7,500 for 3-year-old fillies. 1 is Jenny Jump, 2 Crafty Dolly, 3 Joy Cyan, 4 Miss Orange Crush, 5 Dreaming High, 6 Legal Lassie, 7 Edelon with Marianne Alligood, and here's Keith's call, the opener.
And they're off. On the inside, Jenny Jump goes for the lead. Joy Cyan in between horses, along with Miss Orange Crush. And moving up to the outside, both Legal Lassie and Etalon. 4 across the track now as they move into the first turn. Etalon caught a bit wide, along with Legal Lassie. To the inside, Jenny Jump along the rail holds a short lead. Joy Cyan between horses second. Legal Lassie and Etalon both gaining quickly now to the outside and going after the lead. Miss Orange Crush is settled into the 5th spot. And it's about 3 lengths to Crafty Dolly and another head back to the trailer, Dreaming High. They move off the turn now and straighten away onto the back stretch. On the outside, Etalon holds a short lead. Legal Lassie a close second. Jenny Jump along the rail is third. Miss Orange Crush now making her move for the lead. Miss Orange Crush quickly up into third, about 2 lengths back as Jenny Jump now drops back off the pace. Crafty Dolly now also gaining quickly. Crafty Dolly up into fourth, about 2.5 lengths back. Joy Cyan is a close 6th, and then farther back to Dreaming High 7th, only about 6 lengths off the lead. Onto the far turn now with 3 furlongs to the finish, and Miss Orange Crush now up to take charge. Miss Orange
All right, we see number 4, Miss Orange Crush with Jose Romero, and number 7, Edelon with Marianne Alligood. Steve, we're going to see something here we usually don't see.
Yeah, you're going to see number 4, Miss Orange Crush. Look like she's going to be an easy winner. But both, number 1, Jenny Jump, and number 2, Crafty Doll, are going to pass her here midway through the stretch. And then we're going to see something we don't see very often. Number 4, Miss Orange Crush, is going to rally back here. Jose Romero never gives up, and you're going to see slip through here, splits horses, and Miss Orange Crush gets up for trainer Charles Robbins.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby Robbins and Miss Orange Crush wins the first race at Garden State Park, and Jose Romero gets his 28th. Miss Orange Crush pays $620, $320, and $280. Finished in second, number 1, Jenny Jump, $520 and $380, and finishing third, number 2, Crafty Dollar, $2.60. The 4-1 exacta, $40.20. The second race and second part of the daily double with exacta wagering is claiming 6 furlong, $5,000 for fillies 3-year-olds. 1, Miss Mickey, 1A, winning bet. 2 is Mirror Tricks, 3, Maybe with Luck. 4, 4C, 5, My Play, 6, Nichols Rocket, 7, D's Honey, 8, Bambi Sister for Joe Orsino. Here's Keith's call, the second.
And they're off. On the outside, D's Honey charges up along with Winning Bet. Along the inside, Mirror Tricks is out fast. They move down the back stretch, and Mirror Tricks to the inside, pokes ahead in front. To the outside, D's Honey a close second, just 3 parts of a length for Winning Bet in third. And in the center of the racetrack, Nichols Rocket moving up in fourth. 4C just off the lead in the 5th spot, about 2.5 lengths back in 5th. lengths to Baby with Luck. To the inside is My Place. And it's farther back to Miss Mickey. And now moving up from the back of the pack is Bambi's Sister. They're on to the far turn, and Dee's Honey has now moved clear by a length and 3/4. To the outside, Nicole's Rocket now up into second. Mere Tricks along the rail is third. Between Horses winning Bet Race is fourth. They turn to the top of the stretch. Dee's Honey still in charge.
We see number 7, Dee's Honey, on the lead with apprentice rider David Vinyl. But you kind of see number 6, Nicole's Rocket, on the inside here.
At first, I thought Matthew Vigliotti was going to go outside, but no, he decides to go through on the rail and draws away from number 7, Dee's Honey.
Nichols Rocket, last time out for 8,000, this time in for 5. 5-length winner. Give Matthew his 43rd. Give Handreimer the stripe to pay $745.20 and $320. Finishing second, number 7, Dee's Honey, $10.20 and $6.60. Finishing third, number 5, My Place, $3.60. The exact of 6 and 7 pays $140.60, and the early daily double of 4 and 6, $28.40. We'll be back with the third after these words.
Ladies and gentlemen, Garden State Park is very pleased to announce that Broad Brush, the early leader for Horse of the Year honors, is expected to lead a star-studded field postward this Saturday afternoon in Garden State Park's $100,000 added Grade 3 Trenton Handicap. The 4-year-old sensation's career earnings just soared above the $2 million mark last month with a victory shown here in the $1 million Santa Anita Handicap. Trevor Denman with the call. Last year's winner, Land of Believe, will try to duplicate that feat on Saturday. Among other anticipated starters is Little Bull John, who won the Don Handicap and defeated Lady Secret, the 1986 Horse of the Year. Others expected to start are Bobby Forbes, Fireplug, and other seasoned veterans James Dilemma and Entitled 2. The Saturday fun won't stop with the Trenton Harness Racing simulcast from Freehold and the Meadowlands in the evening. The following Saturday, it's the simulcast of the Kentucky Derby. Don't miss either of the next 2 Saturdays right here at the Garden.
Third race, 6 furlongs, claiming price $6,500 for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds. Number 1, Hurry Up Ida, 2, Silver Sham, 3, Mary Helen, 4, Elias Y, 5, Dare Joe, 6, Secret of Myth, 7, Lulu's Girl, 8, Our Love Bud with Jose Romero. Here's Keith.
And they're off. On the outside, Lulu's Girl moves up. Between Horses, Dare Joe. And to the inside, Mary Helen is out fast. They race down the back stretch, and Dare Joe leads it by just half a length. To the outside, Lulu's Girl is second. It's 3/4 of a length. Our Love Bud out of the center of the racetrack is third. Mary Helen right there in fourth. Hurry Up Ida now moves up along the rail to be a closer fifth. Secret of Myth is sixth, only about 3.5 lengths off the lead. Alley Z is right there in seventh, and Silver Sham is a close eighth. On to the far turn, and from between Horses, Mary Helen now takes the lead. To the outside, Lulu's Girl. To the inside, Dare Joe. 3 of them now heads apart midway round the far turn. Our Love Bud just 2 lengths off the lead in fourth. Quickly now, here comes Silver Sham circling the field from the back of the pack. Silver Sham.
Steve, we got Lulu's Girl, Silver Sham, and Dare Joe, all 3 trying to get to the wire first here. Lulu's Girl last time out for 8,000 was third, beaten 3/4 in tonight for 6,500.
Lulu's Girl had to go 3 wide on the turn and just last over Silver Sham, who you see closing well under Rick Wilson. Lulu's Girl's going to get the money, though.
Yes, Lulu's Girl's going to hold on by, give it a long neck and give Jose Hampshire his 4th win, and there's the photo. He wins. Lulu's Girl wins by the long neck to pay $744 and $3. Finishing second, a neck behind. Number 2, Silver Sham, $440 and $320. Finishing third, number 5, Dare Joe, $4.20. The exact is 7 and 2, $31.40. The 4th race, 1 mile and 70 yards, claiming price $4,000 for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up. Number 1 is Uncle Mel. Number 2, Casino City. 3, Cherry's Blast. 4, Fleeting Love. 5, Queen Alone. 6, Barbizon Queen. 7 was out. 8, All in Free. 9, Left in the Dark. 10, Never Was a Star. 11, Perfect Mate. 12, Special Asset. And we're going to pick them up to head of the stretch, Steve. And here we see number 2, Casino City, and number 8, All in Free, in the middle of the racetrack, and it's all yours, Steve.
Last week, All in Free tired after a slow pace. This time, I can't figure it out. She just draws off for trainer Phil Grimm under Mario Verdi, and the rest are far back.
Well, she's pretty consistent. She has the 3rd, the 2nd, the 3rd, and she wins easy here tonight. And at number 8, All in Free, Mario Rim gets the training score $10, $6.20, and $3.40. Finishing second, Casino City, $12 and $7.80 on the end. Finishing third, number 4, Fleeting Love, $3.20. The exact of 8 and 2, $552.60, and it should have really been the trifecta, not the exacta, folks. That is 824 is $452.60, and Steve and I will be right back after these words.
For the finest in women's apparel and accessories, shop Francine J's Boutique in Collingswood. Co-owner Terry Orsino, the wife of trainer Joe Orsino, is now offering a 15% racetrack discount to everyone presenting a driver's search program with purchase. That's Francine J's Boutique, 908 Haddon Avenue, adjacent to the Collingswood Post Office.
All the grace and natural beauty of thoroughbreds in competition has finally been captured in these exquisite sculptures by Lionel Lefebvre. Lefebvre brings the racing game to life in these handsome impressions drawn from his career as a jockey. Rare works of art in themselves and a part of a limited edition collection no racing fan should resist. Finely detailed in solid bronze, each piece is numbered and stamped by the artist and comes with a certificate of authenticity from the foundry. A lasting investment available from the artist direct. Surprisingly affordable for artwork of this quality. For a private viewing of the Lefebvre collection, call 609-267-8018. Or you can write Post Office Box 139, Hainesport, New Jersey.
Never again be at a loss for the right gift. At Tisket, the gift specialist, we create gift baskets that are uniquely crafted for every occasion and holiday. Orders shipped via UPS, MasterCard, and Visa accepted. Just call 609-429-4733.
This race, 1 mile and 1/16, claiming price $8,500 for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds. Number 1 is Brush. Number 2 is La Plus Jarlet. Number 3, Little Lady Jinsky. 4, General Alliance. 5, G-Fling. 6, Editor's Delight. Doug Thomas, Linda Blum. 7, Dusty Girl. 8, Following Star. Here's Keith's call of the 5th.
And they're off. Quickly on the outside, it's Editor's Delight. Between horses, Gentle Alliance is sent up to take the lead. Gentle Alliance to the inside and Editor's Delight to the outside. Those two stride for stride as they head to the first turn. Along the inside, La Plus Jolie is third. Little Lady Jinsky away racing fourth. Dusty Girl moving up to the outside into the fifth spot. Following Star a bit wide, but on the move and gaining from sixth. To the inside, Brush saving ground in seventh. And G-Fling is eighth and trailing, but only about 6 lengths off the lead. They now straighten away onto the backstretch with Editor's Delight in front by a neck. Little Lady Jinsky with pressure to the outside second. Gentle Alliance is kept close to the pace in third. La Plus Jolie in hand racing fourth. It's 2.5 to the outside. Following Star races fifth. Brush is sixth, about 6 lengths off the lead. Farther back then to Dusty Girl, and G-Fling continues to trail the field. The first quarter in 24-3. The half mile in 49-1. They race on to the far turn, and Editor's Delight continues to lead it. The lead is 3 parts of a length. Little Lady Jinsky alongside.
We find number 6, Editor's Delight, with Doug Thomas on the lead. I just see where he slowed the pace down to 49-1, and Editor's Delight is going to go coast to coast.
Yeah, anytime you can see a horse go 49-1, they should have a good shot of winning from here. And Doug Thomas does a great job here, slowing the pace down, and really finishes well on this horse. And I have to give Linda Blum a big plug. She's really having a great meet, and as far as I'm concerned, the top female trainer on the ground. And anytime you see the Thomas-Blum connection, you got to watch out.
Worked out here tonight, Linda Blum. This filly broker made last time for 12.5, dropped in for $8,500 against older mares, and goes coast to coast with Doug Thomas. Wins his 28th field. Linda Blum to score $11, $6.60, and $4.20. Finished in second, number 3, Little Lady Jinsky, $13 and $4.60. Finishing third, number 5, G-Fling, $5.80. The exact is 6 and 3, $150.80. The sixth race, 6 furlongs, claiming price $14,000 for 4-year-olds and up. Number 1 is Drewster, number 2, Artie Baby, 3 is Caper, 4, Straight Dancer, 5, Jack's Gold Runner, 6, Birdie's Comet, 7, King's Bluff, and here's Keith.
And they're off. On the extreme outside, King's Bluff is out fast. Capered now moving up between horses. They move down the back stretch, and Capered up to take the lead. King's Bluff just a neck back in second. Jack's Gold Runner moving up to the outside in third. Straight down. Baby 7th and trailing. The first quarter been 22-1. They head to the far turn, and Kings Bluff holds a short lead. Caper to the inside at close second. Jack's Goldrunner now moving well. Jack's Goldrunner up to the outside now with a challenge second. Caper has dropped back off the pace in third. It's 3 to Birdie's Comet, who now ranges up a bit wide in fourth. Straight Dancer is fifth. Back to Drewster and Artie Baby. Into the stretch, Jack.
Down the middle of the racetrack with the white blinkers on, Rick Wilson on the left-hand urger. You see number 7, Kings Bluff for Mark Reed. Last time out, Steve, Kings Bluff for 14 was beaten 7th. Finished 7th, beaten 11.5 lengths.
Yeah, Rick Wilson does a nice job here keeping Kings Bluff together. Unfortunately for Jack's Goldrunner, couldn't hold on.
Well, I kind of got that mixed up. Jack's Goldrunner had the white blinkers on him. Rick Wilson was on the inside of him. Give Mark Reed his 17th win. Give Rick Wilson his 58th. $8, $4.80, and $3.80. Finishing second, number 5, Jack's Goldrunner for John Scallon, $5.20 and $3.40. Finishing third, number 6, Birdie's Comet, $5.20. The exact is $7.5, $35.20. All right, we just went through Steve. We just went through 6, and Steve is still here with us, and we'll be back with the rest right after these words.
Come on, Dad, let's go.
When it comes to wildlife conservation, she deserves to know the difference between right and wrong. And it's up to you to tell her. When most people find out that our wildlife is abundant, that every conservation agency supports hunting, trapping, and fishing, that sportsmen have spent over $5 billion on wildlife conservation, people overwhelmingly agree America's sportsmen protect what's right.
A college man. I got me a college man.
But, Mom, we can't afford college.
Nonsense. You worked hard to get accepted, so I'll get you on that bus somehow.
The United Negro College Fund has helped thousands of students, but the fact is, the job's not done. There are thousands we can't reach, not without the funds. So support the United Negro College Fund.
7th race, 1 mile and 1/16, claiming price 12.5 for 3-year-olds. The 1 and the 2 are scratched. 3, Al's Answer, 4 is High Sop, 5, Family Best, 6, Hail the Stalwart, 7 is String Bean, 8, Mickey C, 9, B Night at 10, Alabama Smith, first time in Lasix, 11, Ski Roll, the 12 is out. Here's Keith's call, the 7th.
From the outside, Ski Roll is hustled up along with Alabama Smith. Those two matching strides as they pass under the finish line for the first time. Family Best to the inside between horses Mikey C and String Bee now ranging up a bit wide into the turn. Those two giving chase on the early leaders. They hit the turn, and it's Alabama Smith in front by just 3/4 of a length. Ski Roll alongside in second. A length and a half to the outside. Be United now up into third. Another head back to the inside. Family Best races a close fourth. It's about 3 lengths to Mikey C. Up to the outside into the 5th position. Al's Answer saving ground in 6th. Then we move about 5 lengths farther back to High Sop, and the trailers are String Bean and Hail to Stalwart. The first quarter up in 23-4. They now near the half-mile marker. It's Alabama Smith with a short lead. Ski Roll right with the leader second. Be United stalks those two in third. The half went in 48-1. It's about 4 lengths to Al's Answer, who now begins to close ground from 4th. Family Best has dropped back a bit in the 5th spot. Mikey C is 6th. High Sop is 7th, about 8 lengths off the lead. String Bee now begins to pick up the pace from the back of the pack, and Hail to Stalwart 9th and trailing. They approach the quarter pole, and on the outside, Be United. To the inside, it's
coming into the quarter pole. We see number 9, Be United for trainer Joe Orsino and Manati Iverstone in the middle of the racetrack, Steve.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you're going to see number 3, Al's Answer, pull up here, and number 7, Fast Closing, String Bean with Art Madrid, never gives up, closing for second, and a half a length back to number 10, Alabama Smith, who finishes third.
They're running in the middle of the racetrack. Number 3, Al's Answer, last time broke his maiden for 8,000, going a mile and 16th in tonight for 12.5. Gets the job done. Back-to-back wins. Al's Answer, 12.60, 6.60, and 4.20. Finishing second, number 7, String Bean, 4.20 and 3.60. Finishing a neck behind, number 9, Be United, $5.40. The exact of 3 and 7, $55. The trifecta of 3, 7, and 9, $702.60. The 8th race, 1 mile and 1/16, claiming price $18,000 for 4-year-olds and up. We're going to wind up with a 4-horse field. The old veteran Bill Wheeler is out. Number 2, Copper Cane. 3, Sporting Free. 4, Cheryl's Stroke. The 5 was scratched. 6 is Cox's King with Jimmy Walford. Here's Keith's call, this 4-horse field.
And they're off. In between horses, Sporting Free. To the outside, it's Cox's King under a nice hold as Cheryl's Joke now moves through between horses to take the early lead. They move into the first turn, and Phil Pizzo puts Cheryl's Joke up front, quickly opening up a 3-length margin. Jimmy Walford now moving up to the outside with Cox's King into second. Sporting Free and Jose Romero saving ground in third. And Joe Rocco has Copper Cane fourth, about 9 lengths off the early lead. The opening quarter been a relatively slow 24-2. They're on to the backstretch, and Cheryl's Joke under a tight hold, bounding along with an unchallenged lead, on top by about 7 lengths. Cox's King to the outside races second. Just a neck back to the inside. Sporting Free is third, and Copper Cane remains fourth, about 7 lengths off the lead. The half-mile went in 48-2. The field now beginning to close in on Cheryl's Joke. The lead is now just 2.5 lengths as Cox's King has been asked for more. Cox's King now with a challenge as Copper Cane begins to move to the outside. Sporting Free is fourth, only about 2.5 lengths off the lead. Onto the far turn, and Cox's King has now made it to the front, but Cheryl's Joke is not through yet. Cheryl's Joke.
We're playing number 6, Cox's King, with Jimmy Walford on the outside going into the quarter pole turn. Cox's King coming out with a starter handicap last time and squeezed back to the start. But way on the outside, you're going to see number 2, Copper Cane, and Joe Rocco.
I knew that Cheryl's Joke wouldn't be able to hold on. Up by 5 at the half-mile call. Number 6, Cox's King, is leaning on her the whole way. And here comes number 2 with Joe Rocco. Never gives up for Copper Cane, getting up at the wire.
Copper Cane claimed for 14,000, 2 starts back, second. And here's the photo. He wins by the head. He was second start before this, in for 18,000 tonight, and wins the photo. And there was no show wagering here, and Copper Cane paid $6.40, $3. And number 2, Cox's King, $3.40, and finishing third, Cheryl's Joke, the exact of 2 and 6, not really bad, $19.40. Super 6, no one hit it, 5 out of 6, $107.20. The carryover pool's coming up right now, and it's $16,275 for tonight, so it's getting back up there. We'll be back with the last 2 after these words.
Consumers working for consumers.
The 17 members of the Consumer Advisory Council of Jersey Central Power and Light Company represent many different sections of the community.
The Advisory Council meets on a regular basis to share ideas with not only consumers but the company's representatives. Recently, the Council took positions on 2 issues: the concept of the Citizens Utility Board and the idea of putting coupons into the monthly bills.
The Consumer Advisory Council of Jersey Central Power and Light Company was formed in October of 1980 to review the company's policies and procedures and to relay consumer concerns back to the company.
Write to the JCP&L Consumer Advisory Council at Post Office Box 756, Wharton, New Jersey, 07885. Post Office Box 756, Wharton, New Jersey, 07885.
The 9th race in the feature race, the topsider, 6 furlongs, allowing purse of 10-5. 3-year-olds up, which have not won a race other than Maiden or Claim. Number 1 is Gyrene. Number 2, Bravo 1. 3, Shore Scout. 4, Little Kells Brother. 5, Dirty Delbert. 6, Casino Action. 7, Robart G. 8, Rationalize with Rochelle Lee Lopez. Here's the call of the feature, and Keith.
And they're off. Number 3, Shore Scout, broke very badly. They race out of the chute and onto the back stretch, and Dirty Delbert fires to the front, opening up a 1.25 lead. Lil Kel's Brother to the inside a close second, as Casino Action now moves boldly out of the center of the racetrack. Casino Action now quickly up to challenge Dirty Delbert up front. Lil Kel's Brother a close third. Robart G is fourth, about 4 lengths off the lead. Bravo 1 is fifth. Farther back to Rationalize in sixth, and well back to the trailers Gyrene and Shore Scout. Onto the far turn, and Dirty Delbert holds his short lead, on top by only a neck. Casino Action alongside a close second. Lil Kel's Brother just off the lead in third. Between horses, Bravo 1 now begins to gain ground. Robart G now swings up a bit wide into the stretch, just 3 lengths off the lead. They turn for home, and to the inside, Dirty Delbert up
We find number 5, Dirty Delbert, and number 6, Casino City. And on the middle of the racetrack, we're going to find number 2, Bravo 1 for Mark Reed.
Bravo 1 was swung off the rail at midway on the turn, 3 wide, and finishes strong for Matthew Vigliotti. Number 1, Gyrene, was 5 wide and gets up for second.
Matthew gets his 45th, and Mark Reed gets a double tonight, gets his 18th. And Bravo 1, since coming here, has been 2 seconds and a win. $5.40, $3.60, and $3. Finishing second, the improving Gyrene, $8.40 and $3.80, and finishing third, number 6, Casino Action, $4.80. The exact of 2 and 1, $38.20, and the late double, a pair of twos, $21. The 10th and last race, 1 mile maiden claiming $10,000 for maiden 3-year-olds and up. Number 1 is Teriyaki. Number 2, Don Pat. 3, Level Out. 4, Detroit King. 5, Exceedingly Clyde. 6, Jersey Boy. 7 is Heater. 8 is Esther's Pride. 9 is Owen Money. 10 is Yui's Baby. 11 is Silent Trade with Art Madrid. And here's Keith's call of the last.
And they're off. On the outside, Huey's Baby is hustled out for the lead. Level Out to the inside is also out fast with Exceedingly Clyde, Jersey Boy, and Heater between horses. They race to the first turn, and quickly Exceedingly Clyde gets to the front. Huey's Baby to the outside, up into second. Level Out saving all the ground in third. Jersey Boy just off the early pace setters in fourth. Heater is fifth to the outside, just about 4 lengths off the lead. Owen Money a bit wide on the turn in sixth. Teriyaki has now settled into the 7th spot, and it's a gap of about 6 lengths back to the trailers. Don Pat alongside Detroit King and Silent Trade trails. They're up the backstretch, and Exceedingly Clyde sets the pace on top by just 3 parts of a length. Huey's Baby to the outside is second. Level Out kept close to the pace in third. Heater to the outside is fourth. Jersey Boy races fifth, only about 4 lengths off the lead. Farther back to Owen Money with Teriyaki. Next is Don Pat, then it's Detroit King and Silent Trade. Onto the far turn they go, less than 3 furlongs to the finish, and Exceedingly Clyde still has the lead.
Steve, they always say the best hop is the drop. Well, here's one dropping from Maidens, 45,000 in Aqueduct. Hadn't been out since April 9th, and in tonight for 9,000.
Well, I find it hard to believe, JJ, that this horse could pay $11.40. People say they come to the track and don't get good value for their money. Well, right here, folks, $11.40 for a horse that's dropping from 45,000 to 9,000 claiming. I gotta believe this horse was a cinch.
Well, I think it was a bit of an overlay, but let's give Mario Vergi his 22nd win here as soon as he gets to the wire. And Nicholas P. Zito coming in from Aqueduct with Exceedingly Clyde, wins the last race, breaks his maiden, goes a mile on 43 and 1 to pay $11.48.20 and $7.40. Finishing second, number 4, Detroit King, $15.40 and $6.20, and finishing third, number 10, Huey's Baby, $6.40. The exact of 5 and 4, $170.20, and the trifecta 5, 4, and 10, $2,361.60. Okay, we're running out of time, so I'm going to get to the trivia question right off the bat here. Now, the trivia question is, when Garden State burned down in 1977, who was the leading jockey? All right? So, once again, who was the leading jockey at the time when the old Garden State burned down in 1977? Send us a card or a letter to At the Races Trivia, Garden State Park, Route 70, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, 08034. All right, Steve. We did see Doug Thomas find the winner's circle once out of 2 mounts, and I still have to think things are really going well for you two.
Right. Thanks to people like Benny Perkins and Linda Blum and everyone else, we've really had a super meet, and Doug's riding well, and things are falling our way, and I keep my fingers crossed that further on down the road we'll have some good luck.
Okay, for Steve, I'm J.J. Gracie. For Jack Hagan, we'll see you tomorrow.
Consumers working for consumers.
The 17 members of the Consumer Advisory Council of Jersey Central Power and Light Company represent many different sections of the community.
And in Kentucky.